Welcome to Smokeysteveandmarc.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steve.
Welcome or welcome back.
Happy weekend, isn't it?
Yes,
beautiful?
happy Saturday.
Oh my god. Toasty warm out. It was
Sure
sunny
is.
earlier. I think we're getting some showers for the garden, like
Ooh,
overnight.
Yeah, it got dark real fast, but it hasn't rained so far.
Yeah, it's this time of year though. I looked at the weather coming for the week, and it's like every day chance of thunderstorms at like 4.
Yeah,
Which is
right.
what summer's like here. It's every
Yeah.
day around 4. It's hot enough to melt, and then we get a storm, and that's it.
Oh yeah.
So that's what they're predicting. Almost 90 degrees every day.
But it is really good for the garden. It's just not the same. Like
No.
watering it is not the same as the rain.
Everything was a half foot taller when we came out.
Like
the day
after that good rain.
Yeah. We didn't really have any casualties in the garden either from the heaviness of the rain. There was a few things that maybe didn't
Yeah.
spring back to life right away.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But,
But that, I mean, I don't know. If we're getting a late start, it's coming along well. I really should do a garden update soon, I think. Which kind of brings me to a little business. Business, right?
yeah.
We just have a little schedule change, that's all. And it involves Mondays with Mark. Normally I'm with you on Mondays, and we're still going to be there. But you're going to be joining
I will be
me.
joining.
Yeah, because Camp SSAM will be opening that day. Oh, we're going to have fun. I think it's going to be a fun segment. We have camp recipes and camp crafting and all kinds of fun stuff to do.
And I never went to camp properly as a kid.
I was wondering if you did or not.
I went to some week-long Catholic camp.
Mm-hmm. Like,
it was
you
weird.
Stayed there?
I don't know, but we all had to turn paper into boats and burn them and let it go on a pond. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I was looking to hide in the woods and smoke most of the time. I was in high school, but I haven't been since. Nothing similar. So
yeah, well, you will be on Monday.
Yay!
You're going camping, y'all. So that means you have tomorrow to pack for camp. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll do a little garden update this week too. I'll check in with you a little later in the week because it seems like everything just boom, exploded kind of, So I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could just keep them, darn, I think I've narrowed it down to the critters.
Oh god.
I think they're rabbits. I think that's what
I've seen a rabbit in the front yard.
Yeah. They're eating my morning glories and my moonflowers.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much everything else is okay. Some of the herbs they like, but they've been leaving that alone. But they've been eating those. And it just irritates me because I've been watching, and they're starting to grow up,
and then circle of life, they come and eat them.
Oh, it's just.
Well, I'm just waiting on my blackberry bush, which has a flower now.
It bloomed. It did.
So there's that.
They
and then
were right.
The cabbages are also surviving.
The cabbages are surviving this
I
year.
didn't
This will be the first year if we have no wood. Here's wood. Knock on wood. If we can keep the critters away, this may be the first year in
we get a
4
cabbage.
years.
I stopped even thinking about it because it was 4 years of waiting and losing. So figured whatever. And we thought it was the groundhog over at the other place because it was fat, huge, and there was a there was a lot
and
of
it
edible
still
stuff
could
in the
have
garden.
been because there's a groundhog here too. But I have the whole thing fenced in, and I have rocks all around the bottom so he can't get underneath. But they climb. I mean, they climb everything.
You can see the bunnies just jump that high.
I know.
Right
I was
into
thinking.
it.
I wonder. But
they're little bunnies. They're only
they're
little brown bunnies. They don't look rabid. The squirrels are a different story. But
you would think with the amount of cats we have out there that you wouldn't have rabbits, but we do. And there's actually not. I've only really seen one cat over and over again out there.
I haven't in the last few. There was a white kitty that looked kind of dirty.
There
a
was
street
him.
Cat,
yeah,
and he was nice. And then there's a couple other strays come through once in a while, but he was the most regular. And then I haven't seen him in a while.
Did I tell you we have one at work?
You have a cat at work?
Yeah, we have a cat at work.
Why?
All gray, beautiful mama cat. She had kittens, and two of them survived, or she only had 2 of them. I don't know. And Nicole, my coworker, befriended them and was and she was so just well, she started feeding them. And anyway, the kittens were adopted by a nurse in the next office. So she took both of them actually.
Okay.
And we've been taking care of the mama. Who's out there, and she's really cute. But, Nicole's on vacation for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So guess who has to take care of this cat?
Aww. Like you wouldn't volunteer anyway.
I would, but I'm trying not to do that because I don't want them to, you know, like, I don't want to take care of another feral cat. You know what's going to happen. That cat's going to end up being an office kitty.
It's going to be.
She's already mentioned it. And I'm like, but that's well, we could.
Well, if it's an emotional support thing, then you can have it running around. I've been to places with dogs.
Yeah,
everyone thinks therapy. They think dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they don't mind.
I mean, maybe an office kitty would be kind of nice.
As long as it's cared for and you know, no one asked. We had a halfway house I was staying in that had a cat.
Yeah, one
of the company duties that you did when they rotated while you were there
was to clean the
litter box. When I told them I was allergic, they didn't really care. You know, doing things your way is how you got here. All right, can I have some Benadryl? No, it's not in your book. So.
We both went to that.
We went to the same one. Yeah. We had
not at the same time.
We had the same therapist.
We did.
He was a shiftless piece of garbage. Shit had legs. He was terrible.
Oh, he was.
And he would come in and eat lunch. Now we were eating off of the best that Medicaid could afford, plus what got donated from the Garrity's down the street.
Yeah.
And the staff would take money that was allocated for food and spend it on themselves.
They would. They got caught doing it.
They got caught doing it. So that's not an allegation. You're scummy. There's evidence. And you're taking from people who have nothing and abusing a system to help the underprivileged so you can put steak in your fridge?
Yeah.
On MA's money? No.
Oh, and I know it was a bad place. It wasn't good. He's the one that told me that, well, Mark, you know what? I don't think you're gay. I think you might be maybe 30% gay. So I think we need to look into this. I'm like, what?
Well, first of all, like, weird.
What?
And if you were a third gay, why does it need looked into?
Why does it need looked into? Why is it even? Why did it even come up? Like, it was so bizarre. And I was like, I don't need to talk about my sexuality. I am totally fine with my sexuality.
I know of all the things, that was the only one I was fine with too.
Yeah.
And then they tried to poke you. You sure you weren't abused?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure you didn't have a grabby uncle or pastor somewhere in there? Like, because being a victim of abuse explains a lot of behaviors in a way that other things don't.
It does.
So then they assume that, well, it must have been trauma that he pushed out of his mind. Yeah. It's like, no, I just idiopathic crazy.
Oh yeah, well, that was an experience. It wasn't good. I didn't know. It would have been better if we were there at the same time.
The counselors were fired for forging our charts. They were saying that we were meeting with them when they wouldn't. You don't want to get a chart review from, you know, a state agency coming in because they'll be brutal.
Yeah.
Because it's taxpayer money that goes back into resourcing those things. And if you're taking it for yourself, you're being the opposite of what they tell people in recovery to be, which is honest.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. Well, it was overall, it was not a really, really great experience. Actually, I really could tell you like a story about my time there.
Yeah,
everything that happened during that. There were, you know, the flood, the earthquake, all of that stuff happened when I was there.
Well, you guys want to hear a quick story from Mark sometime, where you broke down the year that three natural disasters happened in 1 year when you moved.
I could do a little, you know. It was rehab. It was a halfway house, so it was treatment.
We had essentially. Oh God!
You know what? There was a lot that went on. They put us up in the girls' halfway house because it was up on a. It would be an interesting story. Maybe I will. Let me know what you think. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be interested in listening to it because I've only heard the bits and pieces all over the whole time. But it was all happening at once. While you were doing that, it was the end of 2011. Mm-hmm. So while you were doing all this moving and grooving, I was in and out of the psych ward twice in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's why I had a really bad reaction to one of my meds and I went psychotic. Mm-hmm. Don't recommend it if you can avoid it. Yeah. And ended up in the hospital. And then it was just after that into 2012 was then you moved in.
Yeah.
And then I fell apart, went back to jail and treatment, and then you stayed with the parents.
Yeah.
So your prior experience living with my parents was living in this crooked halfway house.
Yeah.
God.
Was just
and then eat the food. They would eat the free food. The Garrity's would. Never mind. It's not worth it. I'm sure they don't have jobs.
Well, hopefully, you know, they did a complete overhaul and it's a good place because it's still there.
I hope so.
You know,
I hope for their sake because there's not enough competition for good housing.
No, there isn't. No.
On the lighter note, I got a present.
You did. It came. She was all upset.
The card came a couple days ago, and then the package came like yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I was told not to open it till we got it.
Yeah.
So I didn't open it till we got it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open. If there's anything on here. It says, "Hi, Mom," because it's a crowned Hallmark crown. My mom.
And this is from Mare. That is so awesome.
Do not open until your birthday.
Okay. Well, you want to wait till next July?
No.
Okay.
Little birthday wishes for a year of big happiness. Look how cool that is. Hope your next year brings you good shows, good meals, and good times with good friends. However you spend the next year of life, hope it's with all the good things you deserve. Happy birthday, Stephen. Hope this gift helps some of those anxious Mondays. Love you, Mare. So this card came, thank you, Mare. And then this came in the mail. And this was sent out, I don't know. Somebody had to swim it all the way from Japan to here, I guess.
Oh, yeah. She said it was taking from China or something. It was taking a while.
Let's see.
What is it? Evora. Bear.
It's a bear. There's a note.
Yes. Hold on. Yes, it's one of those. It does stuff.
Get your koala power. Open up the back of your koala via the Velcro compartment, and open up the back of the pack. Add 3 batteries. Close it. The features of your koala: chest and breathing. Feature 1. Wow. Tap the bottom right foot once to access feature 1.
Oh, there's little buttons.
Feature 2: chest and breathing with nightlight.
Nightlight.
Tap the bottom right. Feature 3: nightlight. Yeah. Take care of your koala. It's best not to put your koala in the washing machine because it's electric dope. Instead, we recommend wash the koala by hand, but without soaking it. Use a wet cloth. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.
This is nice.
Support.evoraofficial.com. Mare has a habit of finding companies that are green, generally, or that they
like give
some percentage of something, and they're small companies that do it. It's not like Walmart. It's small.
That is really awesome.
I love it.
Oh, that's great.
I love it.
Oh, and so thoughtful too. I mean, like the thought behind it and everything. Oh, Mare, that was so nice. And to think you got that with all that fruit too.
All that fruit, yeah.
Wow.
I ate that whole fruit thing in like
I know
2 days too. I didn't eat anything else really, but I was eating pineapple after pineapple.
I know, none of it.
Kiwi after chocolate covered kiwi. It was okay. It was okay.
I had one too.
I was surprised because I thought, it's nice for color, and then I took a bite.
Well, their chocolate is good there, I'll tell you.
They do. It's not like
it's very good
either. It's
yeah, but the whole thing was good. I did have some. The pineapple was good. The blueberry. I had some too.
Yeah.
Well,
I love it. Thank you, Mare.
You're gonna have to name him.
I know. Well, it came with a company name, and there wasn't anything specific. I'll figure something out. I'll let you know what their name is because I don't know. Are they gendered? It's a stuffed animal. I know. Yeah. It's cotton and cloth.
True.
So
what a great idea.
When they have a new name, I'll let you know what the name is.
And then you can show them the function.
And the functions where you can see it's something to do with your
breathe in, breathing
to try to keep you with it. And then there's a nightlight on it. So nighttime is one of my favorite times, but one of the loneliest times of night too. I think it's a common thing among people who are millennial, working class, even Gen X or so. You're so much more time is spent at work than at home. There's so much more time. I spend more time with my coworker than I do with you.
Yeah, I mean, really, when you think about it, because we get home, I'm usually doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
And then at night, I'll turn in to bed and you'll fall asleep on the
couch or the chair.
Chair.
Yeah.
And so we haven't really slept together either.
Yeah.
We do have to get a bigger bed. We do.
And you have our sleep habits are different, so they have to get
I'm up much later.
You're up much later. You blast the air conditioner.
I do like it cold, yeah.
And blast the TV.
Well, yeah, I do have the TV louder than you.
Yeah. I had to turn up the TV in the living room to black out the sound coming out of the bedroom.
Oh, you should have told me. I can turn it down. Sometimes I fall asleep if it's on too loud.
You fall asleep before I exit the room. Because you'll wake up I'm here. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm could you just? You're oh yeah. So what helps better is for me to just help myself into the room
and then
turn off all your alarms and then turn the TV down.
Yeah, you can do that too. Well, I never knew that, so from now on, I'll be mindful.
Well, no, it only happened once or twice because I think I told you.
Oh.
So, no big.
Could be. But yeah, the bed, we do need a bigger one. It's just a full, and it is tight for 2 people. It is.
We did. We slept in it for years because
we did.
Because you got what you
got.
And
we can. We do. But it especially in the summer. Although, yeah, I do keep it cold. But don't you like that too, though? Like really cold, but you're under a nice comforter.
Cold under a blanket, yeah, but not loud. I can't do loud white noise.
The loud. Too loud. And that's the new one. Like that one is softer than the one we have.
It is. The other one we have is louder.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't trade the cold for it, though. I wouldn't want to. When we were kids, we would all sleep on the floor in my parents' room because that was the only room in the house with an air conditioner.
And it got real
So we'd be all lined up on the floor around their bed.
Yeah, well, you guys, I mean, you were up on the second floor, too. It always got hot up there when I was there. But we had an air conditioner.
We had an air conditioner when we were there. Yeah, it was
this one, actually. Yeah, the one in this room.
And it worked. That's a trooper. That's a 45-year-old.
Oh my gosh, it works so good. Still.
I know.
But we haven't put it on this year yet.
We haven't needed to. We had a smaller one that was good next door, and then it's cooling it in here perfectly fine.
Yeah, next door we had, your parents got us.
Their parents got us one, and we had it in one room, and then
the other one in the other, because it was so hot. We remember, if you've been watching, it was so freezing cold in the winter there and so hot in the summer. It was cold. Crazy. This place is not like that.
No, so far it was actually a touch hot when the
in the winter.
In the winter, because the heat was on, and it says in the lease too. Don't open your windows.
Don't open your windows.
Yeah, it's 90 degrees. I'm opening a window.
Yeah, it got up to 87 once.
It was too hot. It's like nosebleed heat.
We don't control our heat. So I guess it takes time to
for everyone to get their bit of it, and it keeps cycling back around. So.
But at least it's I'm more concerned. At least the summer it's cool in here because
it's cool.
I don't know. Since I got older, I can't. The heat really bothers me.
Yeah,
like real hot. Yeah. I've been getting a lot more hot flashes and stuff, so that adds to it. I just
not so much. No.
Yeah.
Well, we are officially. The days are getting shorter now.
They are getting. I was going to say,
into fall already.
I've already noticed outside. I would be out till 9:30. Now, it's like 8:30 is sunset, and so it's already
sneaks a minute.
And then autumn will be. I'm not even going to talk about it, but you know what? I was at the store. Where was? I think the dollar store. They have Halloween stuff. I'm like, oh no.
I can understand early Christmas because it's a thing. A lot of people, early Halloween,
it's earlier than I have.
No one makes mandatory Halloween shopping.
Yeah,
Christmas calls for buying stuff.
They have stuff there already, and I was like, wait, we're not even back to school, but literally right next to it was all the back to school stuff. So that probably went up in May.
That used to make me sick because I'd be like, it's summer, guys. The end of June was like the Friday night of summer. We had 2 months ago, and then my birthday would be in July, and then right after that would be back to whatever. Then it would start,
and that would be this Saturday night.
Yeah, this Saturday was July, and then August was Sunday. And I didn't do my assigned reading, so
over the summer.
All those books are banned now, anyway.
Right?
I went to a private Catholic school in the late '90s, and I read all these books that are too
whatever now. Yeah.
Too what? Oh, it's too real. It's too woke.
Well,
some people think reading as a rule is woke, that you need to get your direct orders from somewhere else and not have anyone else interpret it.
Oh,
they want their information, whether it's news, health, medical.
I think as a society have gotten away from reading. I try to read. I love reading, and I myself don't do it anymore. And I've gotten into the books, the audio books. I think that's okay, but there's nothing like just sitting down and reading a book.
It's like reading the paper. I had a friend who posted on my Facebook thing today. He's like, people saying, "Oh, back in the day, people bonded and they were more social." And it's a pic of everyone waiting for the subway on the subway. Newspapers
with the newspapers.
Every single last person
like this. Wow.
Kitty, get down.
Kitty up on a table.
Bandit's on a table.
Yes, he is.
Bandit.
Wait, do you see? He does look cute, but he's not supposed to be on a table.
No kitties on tables or counters. I guess we'll wrap it up and deal with him after.
Yeah, I think we've been talking your ear off, haven't we?
Yeah. Well,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mayor, for the gift.
Yeah. Oh, Mayor, that was so tough. Oh my god.
And everybody who was generous with their time and their gifts and everything. It was great. So, thank you for the mental health video that you guys came to check out that I did. Good feedback. Happy to hear it. Anyone needs anything, comment section's pretty good.
Yeah.
There's the more supportive vocal folks kind of hang out in there. So. And that's it. So thank you for being here. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. Smash the like button as well. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X. All of our contact info is below. Thanks, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. We are going live at 6 p.m. Eastern for One Miss Foodie Beauty. She was going to go to Canada, and then she wasn't going to go to Canada. And then we'll find out.
It's just, I'm... Okay,
there's no surprises. She's an impulsive, lying shit. So it's either going to be something not in her best interest, or she's doing it out of spite for somebody else.
Yeah, right.
But we'll dig deeper tomorrow. And
yes, we will. And then we'll both be back on Monday for SSAM. We're gonna go camping. So it'll be a lot of fun. I thought he was going to come and say goodbye. He didn't. He's going out that way now. Thank you again for watching, and you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next time.
Ciao.
Oh,